after Tom Pelissero just talked about the hiring of Todd Monken over Jim Schwartz and how that must be a decision that the owner made. It really, I don't know. I mean, that's all the rumor that you're hearing. But, and I don't know. Obviously, an owner's got to sign off. But to go ahead and knowingly piss off the guy who has coordinated the side of the football that has been the saving grace for so many of these Browns teams over the years that have been a bright shining star twice, and then the other times just a complete disaster. That this guy coordinates the defense for Myles Garrett and everybody else, and you know when you hire Todd Monken, you're going to piss this guy off, but hopefully what? Sit him in the room, get him to sit down with Todd Monken and say, well, we do see eye to eye about certain things. Yeah, well, I am under contract, and I'd rather get paid than not. I'd rather be involved with the team than not, you know. And, you know, I'll just come around and I'll come back because, you know, this is the only place contractually where I can coach football. And it is Myles Garrett. It is a place that. But you are also, at the end of the day, walking around a building that you thought you spent much of your month of January thinking, I'm going to be the head coach around here. And if they're going to hire some new hotshot guy over me, you know, I guess so be it. Then the new hotshot guy, clearly, they can't expect me to work for the new hotshot guy. Somebody half my age, literally half my age, was in Grant Udinski. He was the one who was a front runner for a bit. Again, I'm just trying to put myself in Jim Schwartz's shoes. Never met the man. I'm just trying to figure out what somebody at the age of 60 is thinking. And then they hire somebody who's a contemporary of his in age and potentially experienced, but never a head coach in the NFL before. And we're going to go with the guy from the Ravens organization over me here in Cleveland. That is a tough sell. I mean, the Haslams are going to have to, you know, with Monken, they're going to have to spin some gold there, man. Certainly when he can go work for the Burgundy and Gold, if he makes it, the Gold Rush up there in San Francisco. Well, if he makes it ugly or decides to dig in his heels, I don't know, man. That is something. And then, you know, Todd Monken is there. This video has made some rounds today of him being in his office and Shadour Sanders coming to visit.
What's going in at? Oh, yeah.
Hey, hello, young man. What's up? Good to see you, bro. How you doing? Welcome back to the States.
How we doing, man?
Good.
Yeah, we tried to draft your ass last year. It's all worked out.
Yeah.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, that's what I was about to tell you.
Someday we'll get a chance to talk about that.
Yeah.
About drafting him in Baltimore at the end of the day.
I mean, they had 5 chances.
Well, so did everybody, man. So did everybody. And it's going to be a sell to the fan base. And again, we don't know who the quarterback is going to be there. I think it's going to be Deshaun Watson. I think that his contract mandates it. His level of experience mandates it. Obviously, this will be something for Todd Monken to answer. And then if Jim Schwartz says, I'll just sit at home, who's going to be the defensive coordinator there? For a very talented bunch of guys. Very talented bunch of guys.
Just let Myles Garrett do it.
Right? If there's anybody who could probably pull off both, it would be him. Chris in Utah wants to join us. What's up, Chris? You there, Chris?
Yes, I'm here, Rich.
All right, head on a swivel, everybody. You're on hold.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris?
Yeah, so, I mean, I have a trick question because it's obviously, Shadour Sanders should be the franchise quarterback for the Browns. The reason why is he has no one to throw through. Jared Judy's a solid number 2. And if you were to give him an offensive line like Baker had way back when, he'd easily have 3,500 to 4,000 yards a year.
Oh, Chris, that's a pie in the sky you're looking at right there. And I am, as you know, a Shadour Sanders fan. And I root for him, and I want nothing but success for him. And I thought he got a raw deal being drafted into this league. It's certainly when he got pranked, certainly when everybody ascribes to him. Thanks for the call, Chris. Ascribes to him a sensibility that everyone assumed, right? There's a colleague of ours that's out there saying he shouldn't even talk to Todd Monken, which would be a disaster for him. A disaster for him because it would play into every stereotype that was improperly ascribed to him.
Yeah.
That he is above it, and that he is not worthy of being coached by Todd Monken. Todd Monken's not worthy of coaching someone of his talent. Could you imagine if he gave off that impression? What a disaster that would be for him professionally.
Right.
What an absolute disaster that
But
would
if
be.
the thought of that.
Oh, my God.
There. But
And he's been working so hard there to show that he is not that kid. But that's for another. That's another show. That's another person.
Real quick, but people only really have negative stuff to say about him or people outside the building. It
Right.
seems like the teammates absolutely follow and love Shadour.
And by the way, he balled out. He's also a Pro Bowler.
Well,
Listen,
he's playing in the Pro Bowl.
but the money, man, just follow the money. Deshaun Watson is coming back from this injury. Follow the money.
Okay.
And why wouldn't they start with him? Let's just see. Let's just see if Deshaun can stay healthy and can ball out with Todd Monken.
They got to get some ROI for.
Oh, my goodness. I honestly think that's the way that they're going to go. The question is, what is going on in that building? And fans want to know, okay, so everybody does their job search. And, we're going to go with the Ravens offensive coordinator who's never done it before at the end of the day. I think they would even have bought better, some hotshot coordinator that I've never heard of who's young and up and coming. But we'll see. It'll be interesting. Certainly those Browns-Ravens games.
Right.